Hi friends, welcome to RP Tech Wing Prabhu this side. This is a part 7 for Azure Data Factory playlist video series. In part 6, we saw what is parameterized link service in Azure Data Factory. So before starting this video, my strongly recommendation to watch the previous playlist for Azure Data Factory so you'll get the better idea what is data set, what is link service, those concepts. Okay, so let's quickly start with the what is parameterized data set in Azure Data Factory. So parameterize means the pass dynamic value at the runtime. Okay, in the dynamic Azure data set, you can provide the details as a part of the parameter. So in the dynamic data set, what you will do, you will create one parameter in data set and you will pass the parameter value at the runtime. Okay, so suppose consider one scenario is there, you have one database and having 10 number of tables and in the area pipeline we need to utilize the data you need to fetch the data for 10 different tables. So in that case you need to create 10 different data sets which will point to the single database table. So to avoid this we will utilize the parameterized data set concept in Azure Data Factory. So what it will do, it will reduce the burden of the work and it will also save the money. Okay, so let's quickly jump into the practical scenario. Okay, so let me quickly log in into Azure portal. So this is the Azure portal, and here this is the dataset tab. Okay, so after clicking on this plus symbol, we can able to create the new dataset. So in last playlist video series, we have created one uh, link service. Okay, so this is the parameterized link service. So in that parameterized link service we have provided the server name and we have made the database name and username password dynamic, means we have created the parameter. You can check. So after passing the value to these parameters, it will pick from this parameter. So but it will again become a hard coded. So how we can utilize those things in Azure Data Factory pipeline, we will see in the next video. Okay, so in that video I'll combine the parameterized link service and parameterized data set. Okay, so we'll see practically in later part. So right now we'll focus on the parameterized data set. Okay, so let me quickly try to create one data set. Okay, so here in third tab, this is data set. So I will create a data set. It will pop up two options. One is the new data set and new folder. So I will create the new data set. So data set we can able to create for all types of file formats. We can create for Azure blob storage to read any file, for Azure SQL database for reading the any tables, right? So we can create for these number of sources. So right now I will try to show you for the Azure SQL database. Okay, so this is the Azure SQL database. Click on the continue. Okay, so I will just give the test db test data set. Okay, test data set. So here we have created one link service. I will use that link service only. Okay, so it will ask the table name, but if I choose this option it will take the hard coded table name. So I will skip this and press OK. Once press OK, so I will just minimize this portion. So you can see here it will show you the link service properties. So as of now you can ignore because these parameters we can uh, see from the link service which we have been created dynamically. Okay, so I will minimize this. And for the table, if you choose here drop down, it will choose any hard coded, but now I need to do the dynamic, means I need to utilize a single data set for n number of tables. So what I will do, I will just press on edit. So I will schema. You can do the schema also dynamic, but in this case I will use the existing schema. So for the table name I need to add dynamic. So I will add the dynamic content. Okay, so after that I will create one parameter name as a table name. Okay, table name. So press save. Okay, so it will create the one parameter named as a table name. So just evaluate this in expression filter and press OK. Okay, so this is the new parameter. You can check here. This is the table name parameter. So we can utilize this parameter in Azure Data Factory pipeline. So what it will do, it will take the dynamic value. Okay, so we'll see how we can pass the table name dynamically from pipeline and all parameters from pipeline in upcoming video. That is the parameterized area pipeline playlist. Okay, so as of now, this is the dynamic dataset configuration and setting we need to do. Okay, I hope you got the clear better understanding on the what is dynamic dataset. If you have any further question, please feel to comment in comment section. Okay, thank you for watching this video. If you like the video, please subscribe my channel.